Hi everyone, today we're going to be learning about the tangent function. Remember the phrase SOHCAHTOA? The TOA is the tangent function, so the tangent of the angle equals the opposite side to angle over adjacent side to angle. Tangent equals opposite over adjacent. Remember, the angle determines which side is opposite and which side is adjacent, so be very careful of when you're labeling your sides. Directions: solve for the missing side using tangent. Round answers to the nearest tenth. Nearest tenth meaning we want one decimal place. Question 1. We're given a triangle with a 90-degree angle, a 37-degree angle, and sides that are labeled 15 and x. So remember here we're using the tangent function that was given to us in the direction. So tangent of theta equals the opposite over adjacent. So the theta is always the angle that we're working with, and in this case it's 37. It's never going to be the right angle. So looking at the angle 37, I want to label my opposite side and my adjacent side. So the one that's across from it, opposite it, that's my 15. And the side that's next to it would be my adjacent, and that's x. Now I want to fill everything in. So tangent of theta, remember theta here is 37, equals opposite. I said my opposite was 15, and my adjacent was x. I don't know the value of that. I want to make this a proportion, so I want two fractions that are equal to each other. Tan 37 is not a fraction. I'm going to put it over 1 to make it a fraction. Now we want to cross multiply. So tan 37 times x equals 1 times 15 is just 15. Notice tan 37 is multiplying x, so the opposite of multiplication is division. I'm going to divide both sides by tan 37. It'll cancel on the left. Now we're left with x by itself. You're going to put 15 divided by tan 37 in your calculator, and when you do that, you'll get 19.9. Remember that we want one decimal place because we're rounding it to the nearest tenth. And that's my answer. Question number 2. We're given a triangle with a right angle, a 53-degree angle, a side labeled x, and a side labeled 4. So I know that my angle, 53, is my theta. It's always the angle that they give us, not the right angle. And if I want to label my sides, going across, the x would be the opposite side, and 4 is next to it, so that's my adjacent. Remember our formula: tangent of theta equals opposite over adjacent. Tangent, my theta, the angle, is 53, equals the opposite side that we labeled as x, and adjacent was the 4. So now I want to make a proportion. To do that, I'm going to put tan 53 over 1, and now we just want to cross multiply. So I'm going to do 1 times x. That would just give me x equals tan 53 times 4. Notice x is already by itself, so all we need to do is evaluate tan 53 times 4 using our calculator. When you plug that into your calculator, you'll get 5.3. Then we want one decimal place. Questions number 3 and 4, we're going to skip them because those will be your homework. Those are just like questions 1 and 2 that we just did together. we're going to do question 5 together just because it's a little bit different. In triangle ABC, angle C equals 90 degrees, BC equals 4, and AC equals 9. So in this example, the triangle sides and angles are not labeled. We're going to have to do that. It first tells us that angle C equals 90, which means that this angle here with the box equals 90. The other two, A and B, it doesn't matter which one I label, so I'm just going to label A and B. Just be careful of that C because angle C has to be 90. And then it tells you that BC equals 4. So BC, that's this segment here, that's 4. I can check that off. And then AC equals 9. So this line segment is 9. Now it says for part A, find tangent of A. So remember, tangent always equals opposite over adjacent. So if I'm trying to find the tangent of A, I need to label my opposite adjacent sides. So looking at the angle A, the one across from it would be 4. That's my opposite side. And the side that's next to A would be 9. That would be my adjacent side. So now to fill in my fraction, opposite was 4. Adjacent we said was 9. So tangent A equals 4 over 9. Now I'm going to erase my markings for tangent of A because for part B it's asking me to find the tangent of B. And remember, your opposite and adjacent sides, your labels are different when you use different angles. So for part B, remember tangent always equals opposite over adjacent. And now I'm looking for B. So the side that is opposite B is 9. And the side that is next to it, my adjacent, is 4. So now I can fill that in. So tangent of B equals the opposite we said was 9. Adjacent was 4. Notice how the values of them change because the opposite and adjacent sides are different since we use different angles. Your homework for tonight is questions 3 and 4, which are just like questions 1 and 2 that we did at the beginning of the lesson.